Hi lovers, hi, how are you guys doing? Hilma Daniel here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, guys. I have a few drinks with me. I have something for flu that I got at the pharmacy, and I've got my green juice here with me. I gave you the ingredients yesterday on some of the yesterday's video. I made this juice on Sunday, so me and my whole family have been drinking it all these days until today. There's still a few left. We are going to juice tomorrow again because today there's something again. We are going to be drinking more of green juice because we are not okay. We need to boost our immune system. Okay, I will do more content on clean eating when you people start doing more, start watching my videos and YouTube starts paying me. As soon as YouTube starts paying me, I'll bring you guys more content, more especially on health. I have so much in store for you guys, but unfortunately I just can't. It's a little bit more time consuming. It needs proper camera, which I need to buy, and it also need a lot of editing, which I don't edit. I don't edit at the time. I just upload. You guys, I don't have time, man. I will try my level best to invest in that, and I'll give you guys good, proper content. But I would really honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I would love to give you guys clean content, eating clean content, because the rate at which we are getting sick is just way too alarming. It's not good. Okay. Plus also for mothers to lose weight. As you can see, I'm not that bad. Not that bad. For 2 years that I breastfed for 2 years, it's not that bad. I exercise a lot, but I believe in 80% clean eating, but we'll talk about this some other time. This is not the reason why I made this video. The reason why I made this video, guys, I want to tell you guys how these men got pissed off, So I'm minding my own business. I'm 17 years old. No, I'm not 17 years old. I'm 18 years old. I think this takes me back to 2007, 2008. 2007, I'm 18, I'm 17 years old. I finished my secondary school. I passed my grade 12. Now, I come to Windhoek. I can go to university because Polytech is asking for 25. No. But Polytech is asking for, you should, they introduced a new thing of that you should, you should have a student number. So that means they're only taking people that have applied throughout the year. Whether you have qualified or you were rejected, it's fine. For as long as you have a student number, you can go and apply. But for me, who never applied, I didn't, I couldn't go, for that year. I have to wait for the next day to apply. UNAM cannot take me, however, because they're asking for 25 points in 5 subjects, which I have, but they're asking additionally for a C in English, which I don't have. I had a D in English, okay? It was core. I wrote it on core. Plus also, I wasn't that good in English, guys, as we struggle. Even for me to get the D, maybe it was God's grace. I don't know. As we struggle, we grew up in the villages, and village, you go to school. So English, really, for you to even just speak proper English, we really had to do a lot of work on our side. We grew up in the village. We are not like people that grew up in town. The ones that grew up in town, they're privileged, they're privileged. But see, English is already running away. They have they have that advantage, not like some of us that grew up in the village. But it's okay. English won't stop us. We are gonna go where we want to go. Okay, so I couldn't go to college because then I wanted to do accounting and finance so badly. I couldn't go to college because then if I had to go to college, then maybe I would teach accounting and mathematics. When my mother said I must apply for college, I got called for an interview, and the first question that I was asked, are your parents teachers? Are your parents teachers? Why did you start school so early? Yeah, I started school so early. I finished school so early. I finished school when I was 17, and according to them, people must finish school when they're 18 years old. So I was too young. I couldn't go to college. So, not a problem. It's okay. It's okay. So I was like, it's okay. Because then I was going to teach my favorite subjects. There is accounting, and accounting I had B. We were the top three or two students with B's in accounting. And my math, I had C, and it was core. For you to get C, that means I was really good in maths. I was very, very good in maths. I don't know about now, it has been a while, but I've been very, very good in maths and accounting. So now, I'm down because I can go to university. I started enrolling for a short course, computer course, just so that I familiarize myself with computers. So I enrolled for a short course at IUM, secretarial and office administration, and I started. It was supposed to be a 6 months course, but for some personal reasons, I shortened it because where I was staying, I felt I didn't feel treated right in a way. I felt I was isolated from the other people that stays there. I don't really want to talk about that. I can talk about it some other time, but I don't want to talk about that thing. It's not like I was abused. I just felt verbally so sometimes you are there and you are being told, and then there are people are being mentioned by the names, whoever and whoever. And then me, I'm just there, poor me. I'm like, why can't I just go back home? So yeah, when people get drunk and then you are being accused of things, then the next thing, you just hear people telling you, then I rush, I go in the room. Then next thing you hear, the person is coming, shouting at you. Guys, raise your own children. And I appreciate such moments because they not once will I allow anybody to raise my child. I was raised by my parents, guys. This was the first time that I came to people's houses and I was like, nah, thank you. And these things pushes you to do better in life because you want to be independent. There's a power that comes with these things and you are like, and in a way, the next day morning, the person apologizes. No, I was drunk. But there's a saying, that says, some of these things, today is a mistake, tomorrow is a mistake, tomorrow is a mistake. I'm like, I cannot wait for 6 months. So what I did is that I started attending 2 classes. I was only supposed to attend 1 class in a day. So I started attending 2 classes in a day and I passed very fast. When I passed, I told my parents, I'm done. I finished my course within 3 months because I attended 2 classes and I wrote exams fast and I passed everything very, very nicely with bright colors. I went home. Okay. Now, when I went home somebody got me. I started looking for a job. Something just to do, and I'm hearing, I'm like, oh, all right. I don't even know what a casino is. I don't know what a casino is. So I go there. I find this guy there. It's a colored white people. I find this white person there. And then he gave me an interview. And in a way, in that interview, which was not too much of an interview, we ended up going to his place. We ended up going to his place, and I'm just looking at this man like, Hypo, what are we doing here? And in a way, and I could maybe see, now that I'm thinking back about it, I think some of these men, maybe they sleep with people for work. Me, I'm just looking and I'm just observing and I'm just, I'm very stubborn. Now I'm a big person. I was a very tiny person, very slim, but I'm the most stubbornest person that you can find on earth. I'm very stubborn, I'm focused, I know what I want in life and I'm gonna get it. I know what I want. If I set my goals on something, I shall get it. I end up getting a job. He interviewed me. He was doing these funny moves. I didn't get what he wanted. He called, and the next thing I got a job. Because then I had to go home. He called. Next thing I got a job. Okay. I personally, I've schooled in Ondangwa, not in a village, and a school in Orunonga. Mara, I don't know Orono that much. I was way too much focused. I was in the hostel, so I was mostly just tandipo my shop at Erandini Manje, and then I go home. I haven't been the type of a person that is all over the place. I don't know things like that. Call me ignorant. It's fine. I will take it because that's exactly what I am. Things that don't matter to me, I'm not invested like that. So, let me tell you what a casino is. A casino is a place where people come to gamble, playing with their money to get more money. Okay? And mostly you find the rich people there. So now I find myself in this place. First night, I'm observing. Second night, I'm observing. They have to teach you how to dress. They have to teach you how to play. On the table, there are dices, there are cards, there are things that you need to play. I don't know how to play those things anymore, but I knew how to play them. You know how to play them, how to pass them on, we knew how to play those things. Ne? You get training and you learn very fast. I'm a fast learner. I learn. I believe there's nothing in life you cannot do if you put your energy to it. I believe so. It's just because sometimes we get too preoccupied and sometimes we're just maybe lazy. But I believe sometimes if you really just put in your all, you can do anything. So there we are. We are learning how to maneuver these things. You are learning things. And in a way, we were taught to help these customers of ours in a more of a seductive manner. But that time I was very young, ne? I'm just observing and I'm wondering, what is this? How much were we paid per month? I cannot remember. But I cannot remember how much we were paid per month. I need to finish this thing. Bear with me. I'm telling you a juicy story on how this man got mad at me. Okay? Don't worry. This is done. Is the flu something? And then I'm left with my cream juice. Okay, now we can talk. So now, in a way, we were taught to help these customers in a more seductive way. That is just how we were trained. Ne? It's just, and I don't understand why. And got to think about it. And now that I'm older, I'm thinking to myself, what the hell are these people doing? They are putting young people's lives in danger. We used to work with, is it 3 ladies or 4 ladies? What we do is we do tents. You must put on heels. So what you do is that we do tents when 2 people go help 2 tables. When the other ones are done, you come back to the room. I think we had a room, if I can remember perfectly well. We had a room where we come, then they go, and then there's a room. We go help the customers. You come, me, I go. We give each other chances like that among the ladies. And I think these people, they chose beautiful ladies for a reason. I should be a beautiful lady because most of those people that I saw there were beautiful. I am a beautiful lady, guys. I am in imagine just because I have this messy hair. Yes, I think I'm a pretty lady. I am. We were with this other lady that she used to model. We used to model with her in school. There was this other lady that was very pretty. And there was this other lady that I didn't know, that I was meeting her for the first time. That was very pretty. So 2 people I already knew. And me on the other hand. And then the other ones. But when I could see and observe how we are with these ladies, I could tell in most cases I am a little bit of a total opposite, you know. But one thing about me is that I don't believe in being influenced by nobody. I am not a person that is easily influenced by anybody. I can walk in a place that you think I might not come out, but I walk there knowing who I am, what I want to achieve, and where I am going, and where I am coming from. Very important, no? So I don't know what conversations these men are married men, that stays up the whole night. Because what we used to do is that we used to work from 5 to 6, maybe from 5 there we are going to work. I think we used to come ourselves to work, and then later on they drop us off, depending on the time, whether it's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever time it is. Because I remember when I used to go home now, my big cousin, I used to find her at Ranji Kujamondoda, and I just eat and sleep. And the next day, I mostly sleep, because we don't sleep in the evening. It's like I sleep during the day, and then in the evening, the whole night, I'm at work. I don't know whether it's 1 or 2 or 4 to 5. I think it's closer to 4 to 5, man, early, if I can remember perfectly well. Now, I'm not going to say the place, where the place is, but I used to work in a casino. If you know where it is, that's your own baby. If maybe it's the only casino in Noruno, then I'm so sorry. Don't come for me. I'm not rich. Don't come for me. I'm just telling my story. Okay? So this man, one of the men that comes to gamble, I know him. He used to work at our school. And then he resigned. Okay? Me knowing him, these people, when they're on this table gambling, they talk, eh? They talk like they're not elders. And in a way, this man asks me out. So most of the time when we are, some people exchange numbers, some don't exchange numbers in a way. I don't know. I cannot remember exactly what happened into details, because this is 2007. Is how many years back? It's quite a lot of years back. I cannot really remember exactly, but I can remember how the story went about. Now, I remember asking this man. He's not really my father's age. My father should be older than him a little bit, but he have a child that is a year older than me, or maybe he's my father's age, I don't know, older than me, and we were in the same class. So this man is old enough to be my father, you know. So he asked me out. I don't know whether he asked me out or he made a joke about it. Oh, there's nothing that pisses me off like a married man asking me out. What a highest level of disrespect. This is how I view you. You don't value me. I don't have principles. I am an idiot. I don't deserve to have a husband of my own. You want to ruin my life. And I'm a child. I'm a baby. I'm 18 years old, you know. And so I looked at this man straight in the eyes, as big as he is. Me, I'm not scared of people. So I looked at him and I told him. And he thought I'm joking. I looked at him and I asked him, Tate, at your big age, would you like it if my father asks I mentioned the name of her child. If my father is asking your child, this one of my age, in the same class with me because I knew her, to be her girlfriend, would you like it? That's exactly how I asked him, straight. Would you like it if your child, that is my age, my father comes and he wants to sleep with her? Would you like it? How would you feel? You men, you are very sensitive when it comes to your territories. When it comes to your children, you are very sensitive. The way he got mad at me, the way here you don't have manners. You don't, I told him, yeah, next time, know your place. How can you say I don't have manner when you want to play with me? Who does not have manner between the two of us? Is it me or you? Because definitely somebody does not have manners. And it's not me, it's a big man that wants to mess around with me. A baby. I'm a baby. And imagine I had to carry my virginity for so many years, guys. Hey? And imagine I was still a virgin. And you want to play with me. You think I'm going to give myself to you just like that whole married man. What are you doing? I'm a baby. Now, men, come here. Let's talk. When you sit at your houses and you are playing with other people's children, would you like it if other men have to play with your children? You know, in a way, God loves his people, but there is a way that there's a way that things happens, and sometimes things happens because we call things into our lives. You know, would you like it if you have your child at the age of 17, 18, 15, 14, whatever age it is, because I see you big men with your big kwachano shipundane, no mamaru. Oh, I'm like, thank God. If there's one thing that I thank God for, thank God that you did not. I love money. I love money. But I love money the correct way. Thank God, and I love my own money. Thank God that you did not really create me ndihori marwa shapitirira without thinking. Ndihori marwa, ndihori marwa nawa. In a way that is good, because money makes life go round. We need food, we need what? We need money is good, and we need money, but not to the extent where I can, thank God. Now, would you like it really, guys, if other big men have to do to your children what you are doing to their children? You wouldn't want to just live in the world. And also, when you are walking around treating unonawandu the way you want, know that onunona nangwe, being it whether ngekununona ukadona but you ununona umati. Put it in your brain that unonambona utakavaru unona ukadona one day, and don't walk around creating generational cases for your overall. You know, sometimes learn to carry yourself as human beings. There's nothing as annoying to me. How old is my father? My father is in his 60s, going closer to his 70s, 60s, 60 something. So literally between my father and I, there's a huge difference of 30 or 30 something years. Now, this man, between us, the two of us, there should be an age gap of somewhere closer to 30 something years. But this is the same person that is asking a small child out. How disgusting. How many more people lives are being ruined just because of this? And I thank God by then I didn't used to taste alcohol. Now I do drink Tafel Redler 2, 3, depending on how many I do drink. When I'm more comfortable and I've eaten, I can take a few drinks, I go sleep. Or I can drink wine. Now I do take a few drinks. But before then, I didn't used to touch alcohol. So an invitation of saying, can I take you out for drinks? Can we go from here? Go away with you. Me, I'm going to sleep. Where must I go with a big man, me? You know, it's just so disgusting. And nothing makes me angry. And I think that was the first and the last married man that ever asked me out my whole life. And the level of disrespect that comes with a married man asking you to be what are you gonna do with me? I'm a child, I'm a baby. How many more babies do you approach? You know, How? Because you're not scared you of babies. And from there, Shambate Amokasino Moteku gambling. He's like he's shy, he's afraid, he's the way not comfortable around me. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. And none of them, and from there they talk about me. I'm like, no. He's not the only person that made a move on me. The other one that made a move on me is this one in the work environment. I'm just busy minding my own business, texting the person wants to kiss me. I'm like, well, what the hell are you doing? But I'm not going to talk about this one. Not now. I'm not prepared to talk about this one. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we shall talk about sexual harassment in the work environment. And you know, some of these people, they will sexually harass you when they are in a very, very complicated, I don't care. I've worked for different companies. I can talk. Imagine the person who's that person is in an HR department, and that person is above here. Now imagine a whole HR person messing with you. And now that time you have to think smart, because there's your bread and butter. But there's no way I'm going to kiss an old idiot. There's no way in my rightful mind will I kiss an old person. Nah, thank you. Nah, not happening. And one day we'll talk about sexual harassment in work environments. I'll highlight that one. We'll make it a topic on its own. But anyways, have you ever been asked out by an old man? How did you feel about it? I felt very disgusted, and it makes me lose respect for men that are bigger. You cannot ask me out. I don't care whether you are married or not. I don't like big people. What must I do with you? Find people of your age. Find people of your age. Find your age mates to sorry. Find people of your age to want to mingle with. Not children's. What are you doing with a baby? A baby cannot make decisions for themselves properly, depending on how you were raised. Some have lost directions. Some they're trying to find their ways up. Luckily for me, I knew what I wanted. And luckily for me, I did not stay in that place for more than, is it 2 months or 3 months? Because I ended up getting... one friend of mine told me, no, they're looking for somebody with grade 12 that can teach specific subjects, grade 5 to grade 8. And then I gave me my CV, and they called me for an interview, and I went for an interview and I got a job. So I ended up teaching for the few months, though my father was like, no, you're not going to be a teacher. Though when I was leaving, they were like, no, they wanted me they wanted to renew my contract. They really loved me, and they were good people. They are one of the staff that I've worked for that I can say confidently they love one another. Or you know, I loved all of them. You know, we were very, very good with but there's this one that liked me also, and he was married. I think I lied. I lied when I said he was the first and the last one. No, there was this other idiot there that wanted me, but I didn't take him serious. He was cool, but I didn't take him serious like that. Though you could see the way he was, I'm like, no, thank you. I don't do married men. They annoy the heck out of me. I cannot just imagine me being a married person and I have not to sleep because somebody else is making my life miserable. So I don't, even if it's not even about the next person, just God in heaven looking at me, messing up a union that he created. It's just, what am I doing? You know? So I ended up teaching. They ended up wanting to renovate. The other principal at one school approached me and was like, no, we are looking for a teacher in case your contract, so you can please come to us. I heard you are good. And my father was like, go to school. You are not gonna go to school and study, have qualifications, So if you can start, you are lucky to get work early, but if you don't study, no, and you find yourself that you are working with grade 12 for so many years, you don't have a proper salary and you don't have any qualification. Go to school, I'll pay for you. My father is the one. That man is very dear to my heart. They are good men, and my father is just that man is a father. And so I was like, no, it's okay, Daddy, let me go back to school. So I came back to school. Yeah, but anyways, the whole story was just to say that have you ever been asked by a married man, how does it feel? Guys, being asked out by a married man makes me angry. Oh, it makes me angry. It makes me boil from here to here. I'm not talking about people that are big and their life has happened to them and they are lost in life and they don't know what to do. And I'm not talking about those ones. No. I'm talking about innocent people, as innocent as you are, just 18, as I was, 17, 20, 21, just there, you're still as innocent, and you feel and you understand that these people are trying to, take away your innocence from you. They're literally checking you stupid, man. They're using you. They don't care about you. They don't love you. They want to mess up your life. You can really tell that this one, all he wants is to mess up my life. He does not have any plan for me. After all, he wouldn't have any plan for you. He's a married man. And I'm coming from a home where there's mommy and daddy and children. Where do I fit in the mixture of this union? Where? And by the way, I have heard a lot of people saying I date married men, and until today I don't know who that married man is that I've dated or that we date or that I have dated my whole life. I don't know. I'm still waiting, and I'm putting it here in public to say I'm still waiting for you all to bring your cases to me. It will make me very happy. But yeah. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Do tell me what your experience is, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.